guys, Justin here. I'm in Chuk Yuen Estate right now, and we're gonna have a quick intro here because when I arrived right here, this bus is leaving. So let's get in there, and as soon as we get in there, we'll start the intro. All right. Alright, so here we go. Back at Chuk Yuen Estate. And today, according to the caption, redeeming time. Yes, I'm gonna redeem myself of not doing this last time. So we're gonna do the route that I promised that I'm gonna do before today. Route 11K from Chuk Yuen Estate over to Hung Hom station. And yeah, last time you guys remember when we were here at Chuk Yuen Estate, we took route number 1 from Star Ferry Pier over here to Chuk Yuen Estate. And this time we're going to do the route that I promised that I'm going to do again. So, route 11K today, redeeming time. On behalf of Kowloon City Company, I would like to welcome you on board our route number 11K to Hung Hom Railway Station. Announcements will be made as we approach various midway bus stops. It is our pleasure to have you on board and wish you a pleasant journey. 各位乘客，欢迎乘坐九龙巴士公司11K 系至11K 到竹园村开往红磡铁路站，中途将有广播提示各位乘客下车，祝各位旅途愉快。Now hopefully there are announcements on this bus. And this route is okay useful for Chuk Yuen Estate residents going down to Kowloon City. But it's not really that useful going out to Hung Hom because now with Wong Tai line, when you get to Kowloon City, just take Wong Tai station. But of course, you can take this route. It's not that expensive, $5.40, and I've taken this route like a lot of times before when Wong Tai line is not open. So let's enjoy this route. It's gonna pass through Wong Tai Sin, starting from Wong Tai Sin, head down, and then we're going to go over to Kowloon City. Kowloon City go down to To Pa Wan, and To Pa Wan straight out to Hung Hom. And the big problem for this route is the buses used in this route is not that good. They are not very good. Like for example, this one. I don't really know the bus type, but I just know that this one's not that great. So I prefer the MMCs. The only types I know is the MMCs. Or the Dennis Dragon from before. Dennis Dragon is one of my favorite types of buses, but unfortunately because of the environmental problems for that bus, it was already eliminated back in around 5 to 6 years ago. But I really enjoy taking that one. It's one of my favorite types of buses. And now one of the problems for the Dennis Dragon buses is that it is not disabled friendly. Yes, it is not disabled friendly. Those buses does not have the slopes. You have to walk up the stairs in order to take the Dennis Dragons. But now they're officially already eliminated, so no worries there for the disabled person. So we're up at Chuk Yuen Estate. Chuk Yuen Estate is actually quite far away from Wong Tai station. Up the hill. But now we're head back down to Wong Tai Sin. Morse Park. Morse Park is one of the, like I said in the route number 1 video, you guys have not watched that one. It's a landmark for Wong Tai Sin. Not a landmark for Hong Kong, but landmark for Wong Tai Sin. So Now this journey should take around 40 to 45 minutes to get back over to Hung Hom station, so let's enjoy. Now the biggest problem will be the To Kowloon section, which the pathways are pretty narrow and there's always a lot of routes passing through there. As you have seen probably in the 85B video, that there are a lot of routes traveling there and a lot of vehicles, so it might have some traffic jam over there. We'll worry about it when we get there. We're just not even there yet, so not even close to there. Now the reason I lower down the lights like this is then you can see up there, the windows, the mirror I mean, the driver are not clearly seen, so then the driver's privacy can be protected, and also then the views will not be that vague. Not be that fake, because like this is pretty natural right now, but when I have max amount of lights in, which is like this, you see the driver up there now can be clearly seen. I don't really want that, and the views are not really that real now, so we're gonna lower down the lights like this, like that, so then views can be a little bit real, more real, and the drivers can be protected. There's route number 1 over there. And that one is an MMC. Oh, come on. 我是公然体育馆. That's a slow speed. Hold the handrail. 请紧握扶手. Alright, next is Kowloon City, Wong Tai Estate, a very old housing estate at the edge of Kowloon City and Wong Tai Sin. The next stop is Whitehall House, Wong Tai Estate. 再见是东头村维东楼。Now, if you guys have watched my video of yesterday, route number 2 across the harbour. So that's the first route across the harbour. Next time we'll be doing city bus, and probably you guys already know which route we're going to do. Take a guess. You guys should be able to guess the city bus on the Hong Kong Island. Alright, Wong Tai Estate is right over there. There's the bus stop. Anyone getting on? The answer is nope. But someone's getting off. Jeez, that was loud. The beep. Jeez. Let's head over to Kowloon City. There's a stop over there. The next stop is Are you getting on? Out. 下一站是银东楼. Now this is the cheapest way of getting down here. We don't walk. Walk takes 20 minutes. Take this car $5.40 for 5 minutes complete. Although the frequency But this bus is pretty long. It's around 20 minutes per bus. So, and here's Kowloon City. Kowloon's Walled City Park is inside. The next stop is Kowloon Walled City Park. 下一站是九龙寨城公让。请赶快补偿。Please cross the handrail. 请减速扶手。A lot of trees inside that Walled City Park, and it's a very popular attraction. With Wong Tai Station now, you can freely and easily come over here. Before, you have to take buses or either walk down from Block Food, which is so far away. But now with Wong Tai Station, you can come over here freely and easily too. Stop at the back of the Walled City Park. Here's one of the entrances. There's like tons of entrances, like 5 to 6 of them. And we're getting on. And out. Not too many people getting on right now. Right now the time is around 11 o'clock. 11:30 I think. Let's check the time. 11:21. Nursing school. 下一站是嘉诺撒商家学校。Among 3 over there. Later on we'll feature cross harbour routes. Left. Light. Still have a lot of stations to go, but here is Kowloon City. Later you can see Wong Tai Station in active use. Someone is taking. Now still bus is a cheap choice of connections because really ridiculous is for MTR one station, if you just take one station it costs you $4.50, which is insane, and if you take like 2 stations it costs you $5. I'm used to having the redeem of the money, which costs only like 3 for one trip. But now, with a total of discount for the fares have increased, but it removed the redeeming thing. So I feel like the price actually overall increased. Going on. The next stop is Mountain Wide Road, and then I think the announcement is gonna get cut right here. Yep. Nope. And cut. The next stop is Kowloon Road. 下一站是福老村道。Last few times that I'm here at Kowloon City, I have been taking the MTRs. So now finally have a chance to take buses again, so cool. Still, the red lights are really too long. Actually, only 15 minutes right now, so still decent for the time. But really, still, the biggest problem is these red lights here. Taking always so damn long. Here we go, we're gonna make another left turn here. This is the edge of Kowloon City with Junction Road. And we're gonna make a sharp left here. And here's exactly Kowloon City. Usually here, it is packed with people waiting for buses. But now with MTR, the amount of people definitely have decreased. And there's exit for Wong Tai station. And here we go, we're gonna do this gyratory turn right here. And turn right here. Hold on. Okay, let's hold on. There you go. So we're heading to Kowloon through the back way, not the main way. The main way is the fast way, the back way is a little bit slower.
These eligible passengers using the $2 scheme may be liable to penalty or even prosecution. Please present proof of identity and occupant card for verification upon request by our uniformed staff.
And this is the section that I have to always take if I want to go to Kowloon City before my line opens, but now it is open, so way easier not to do this. But for bus journeys, we have to do it right here. Here's left turn. 北安街。Wong Tai Street. Come on, dude. You can go through that.
下一站是北地街。
Not even joking. For sure, you can go through that. When it's turning yellow, you should just rush it instead of stop.
点点路扶手。
Really, actually, comment down below if you're a driver and you're seeing a yellow light turning. Basically, after yellow light and 3 more seconds it's red light. Will you go ahead and rush it, or are you just gonna slow down and patiently wait for the next green light? Because yellow light is just a signal that a red light is coming, but it's still kind of a green light that you can still go through. So comment down below if you're a driver, what are you gonna do when you see a yellow light, just like that, just like a few seconds ago? Will you go ahead and rush it? Or are you going to just stop and wait for the next one? Comment down below on your thoughts, because for sure, if I'm a driver, I'll be rushing the yellow light, trying to catch it before the red light comes in. This Wong Tai Street, there's a W8 degree hotel back there. I've been to before, but now like about 4 to 5 years ago, going to have a buffet. A okay hotel, just to say. Well, the traffic is actually, for me today, is actually pretty smooth. It don't have a lot of waiting time. I started from Hung Hom, I took over to Lok Fu with by MTR, and I changed to route number 7M from Lok Fu over to Chuk Yuen Estate, then I started this one. But when as soon as I arrived with that 7M, this bus is already activating and starting, so that's why I had to rush intro at the start, you can see. The blind, Hong Kong Society for the Blind. Which is over there, the pinkish color over there, building. Usually quite a lot of people getting on, but they might just take that 5C over there because it still goes to Hung Hom Station. But one person chose to take this one. Another red light. Now if you turn left right here, you're going to Kai Tak. If you turn left right here, that's exactly a straight path over to Kai Tak. The next stop is Grand Waterfront. 下一站是强龙湾. The reason I do that because you can hear the announcements. It has a little bit of sound difference without any reason of doing so. I don't know why it needs to change the sound for the announcements. The Cantonese one is normal, but the English and Putonghua one needs to have a little bit of a modified sound. We've got too many people actually standing next to me. They're all sitting down, so I'm going to take down my mask a little bit. Feeling good with the mask off, but for sure you try not to pull it down too much. I'll pull it back up when there are people getting on.
Huichao Street.
Alright, and here's officially To Kowloon.
周街。请等有请求。
Actually, I've never seen the other exit for To Kowloon station. I only saw 3, and I don't know what's the 4th one. 4th one's legend says it connects to Kowloon City Ferry, which is right here. If you guys remember, that one's the 61X. I already know that one. Yep, that's 61X. Because only 61X have this type of buses. Big Chow Street. This is the section that you saw last time on the 85B. Oh gosh. Big Chow Street. But last time when I'm filming 85B, Twin Line is not yet open, so a lot of people taking buses. Anyone getting on? They want to take 115, they're not getting on. Lukshan Road. Let's look for the exit there. The next stop is Lukshan Road. 下一站是洛山道。
洛山道。
Still people getting on? What? Oh, there is.
經紅磡廣場。
So the driver actually warned that woman just get on to wear mask properly, so I'm going to wear mask properly. I don't want to get scolded here. And hopefully no one's going to scold me off for filming. So this is always what I'm most worried about, getting stopped during the middle of the filming. If it is a younger driver, then the temper of them might be a little bit better. Not too bad, but for older drivers and funky drivers, their temper can be very bad. That should be Hung Fu Street, but it was gonna be Hung Fu Street. Hung Fu Street. It should be Hung Fu Street, but it says Hung Fu Street. That's pretty funny. Right here's Hung Fu Street. It should be Hung Fuk. It does have the K sound. See that? It's Hung Fuk Street. They just pronounce it Hung Fu Street. And we go straight here. Here's Hung Hom.
The next stop is Bailey Street. 下一站是地利街。请赶紧请求。East of 100. 请减速扶手。
Alright, getting off, but probably no one getting on because they should have taken that 5C over there, even if they're going over to Hung Hom Station. Because Route 5C goes to stop ferry here, but it passes through Hung Hom Station. And the stops from now on over to Hung Hom Station is exactly the same for 11K. That's why you should always choose the cheapest route to take. The cheapest route of all of these actually is route number 21. This one is $5.40. Route number 21 is $5.20, so it's a little bit cheaper. Monmouth Street, and it's exactly Hung Hom from now on. And the spot I usually get off is Gillies Avenue South, which is closest to my home. Okay, I spoiled it. I live in Hung Hom, so that's the spot that I usually get off, and you guys can guess where I live now, but try not to bother me too much. And one time on the MTR Hung Hom station, a fan actually came over to me and actually recognized me, which is, I think, is very cool. That I feel like a famous person, but also at the same time I feel a little bit weird because this is my first time actually having random strangers recognize me. So, but I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, and really appreciate you guys giving support. And let's head over to Hung Hom. Of course, more of you like my MTR channels, MTR videos more than bus videos, but still hope you guys subscribe to both of my channels. The lights just turned red, so it might take a while for lights to turn back green. And there is another problem in Hung Hom Station. I'm going to talk about that later. It's the entering the bus terminus spot. Because, okay, so for example right here. So let's just do this right here. Like, I'm just gonna pretend this thing right here is the path that we're gonna go up to Hung Hom Station. Alright? But the only spot entering to the bus terminus is over there. So it needs to make a big loop around the outside and then head back over to that only entrance and head back into Hung Hom Station. So there's a lot of wasting time will be happening in Hung Hom Station. But let's get there first. Now we're still stuck here. Another 11K over there, and that one is an MMC. I really sometimes prefer MMCs, and I also prefer some of the buses, which is the older generation, which have seats at the front here and around these spots. Then those will be the best bus to choose to film, because then I can sit down and film instead of standing like this. Although a lot of you guys might be saying, just go up to the upper deck. No. Although filming at the upper deck, the first seat at the front is very good because you can sleep, you can sit down, plus no one will walk near you and you can film the views. But the most important part for me is the doors. Which I cannot film the doors if I sit up there. So that's why I still choose to stand down here, because I can film the doors at the same time that I can film the views. So that's why you can see I always turn to film the doors. Because I feel that the door closing are very funny. Have you ever been wondering why the M trains need to close and then bounce back and then close again? Why not just let the door close straight and boom like that? Why needs to have some slowdowns? Why some of them have to go fast? Why some of them need to stop in the middle of the close? Why some of them needs to bang so hard? I don't know. This is the thing that I think that door closing is so much fun, because every door closing has its own difference. So That's why. Next is Berkeley Street, Gillies Avenue South, and Hung Hom Station. Hopefully won't experience too many red lights. If I count the red light amount, I'm very familiar with this section because I live here. So one right here, red light. There's another one at the front. The path over there. And what's the path afterwards? There is one at Berkeley Street turn, and one before Gillies Avenue South, and one before heading up to Hung Hom Station. And then there's one more when I loop the Hung Hom Station. So around 6 more red lights, and apparently we really actually have to stop the red light here. Nope, it's green. Perfect. No one is getting off, apparently. And the stop is at the front. This is another stop for Berkeley Street. The other routes. Oh, just kidding. Someone just pressed the button. Yeah. Here's the spot for Berkeley Street. Getting on? Nope. Oh, there is. Next is Gillies Avenue South. I usually just get off here, but we're doing the full journey, so we head up to Hung Hom Station. Construction site right here, but later on it will be built into another high-rise building. Trying not to film towards the front right now. The driver is kind of looking at me. This is always scary with these type of drivers. The little bit of an angry driver, angry look driver is always a little bit scary. But we're almost at Hung Hom Station, so hopefully we can get off at Hung Hom Station without any problems. Okay, now if I count, there's 2 more red lights before we end the video. 2 more lights, traffic lights that we need to pass through, and I already knew that it would be red because I always get red lights, so never will I get green lights, just to let you guys know. Of course, this is just sarcastic, but yeah. Now later on there will be express routes that are going to feature, which is traveling on highways. Then there won't be too many red lights for those journeys. Here we are, Gillies Avenue South. This is the spot that I usually will get off to go home. And for the last section, we're gonna sit down. A little tired. 係咪 Hung Hom 站 The next is Hung Hom Station 这一站是红川站 Black Widow is very close to be in. And why there's an SP over there? There's an SP over there traveling so damn slow. I know it's a 2-mile line SP, but why is it traveling so slowly? Oh, there's a C train down there, I saw it. And here is the terminus. Here's the bus terminus. But there's no entrance that we can enter. You see, these are entrances, yeah? But we need to loop a big loop first. 多謝乘搭11K 線。And here's the loop that we're talking about. We've made another turn and we head back into Hung Hom Station. But this is the entrance to the terminus. Here's the entrance to the terminus, right here. Here we go, Hung Hom Railway Station. It's time to get out. Here we are at Hung Hom Railway Station. That is the concourse. There's the bus terminus. And the comments for this route will be in the description down below, so go down and check it. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you get notifications when I post. Click on these videos up top. Subscribe to my MTR channel. And I'll see you guys next week for more bus videos. Peace!